The purpose of this video is to show program faculty how to update their ACR Training Program Roster. First, go to the ACR website at rheumatology.org to log into your ACR account. You know when you're logged in when you see your name in the upper right-hand corner. Click the caret or the down arrow next to your name and select My Account. Once on the My Account page, click Affiliations located in the middle of the page. On the My Affiliations page, you will see all the accounts you're affiliated with. Under Primary Affiliation, you should see Your Training Program. If you do not see your program, please send an email to Robin Campbell at rcampbell@rheumatology.org. Click the blue button to the right of your training program, and you will see two pages we're going to go over today. The first is Edit Program, and the second is Manage Roster. Click Edit Program to review and update general information about your training program. Review the information shown on Manage Training Program page and add any missing information. If there is any incorrect information, please take this opportunity to correct it. Once you've reviewed the page and added any missing information, please click Save. You are automatically taken to the second page we'd like you to update, the Training Program Roster page. On this page, you will see the Division Director, Program Director, Assistant Program Director, and Program Coordinator who were affiliated with the program during the prior academic year. We have also included the fellows who we think are continuing their training this academic year. Please scroll down and review the list of people currently included on your roster. If anyone listed is no longer affiliated with or enrolled in your training program, please remove them by clicking the blue button to the right of their name. Once you click the blue button, you'll see Remove, Select. For removal reason, you can select No longer with the company and click Remove again. This green box shows confirmation that that person was removed from your roster. Their name is no longer included in this list. Please repeat the removal process as needed. The next step is to ensure that every person listed on your roster has a role and that all needed information is provided for your listed fellows in training. Click on the blue button to the right of the first person on your roster. Select Edit Individual. At the top, you see the person's first name, last name, and their email. And then this section shows their role and if they're a fellow, specific information about their training. Please ensure that the correct role is selected for this individual. You should never have someone listed on your roster who doesn't have one of these roles. So in this case, this is a fellow in training. I have this fellow in training box checked. And then I also need to supply this information below. That includes fellowship year, training program start date, and training program end date. We also have a new box this year at the very bottom, receiving MedPeach training. So I will say this fellow is a first-year fellow. They are starting their program on July 1, 2024, and they are ending it June 30th, 2026. And I will say that they are enrolled in a MedPeach training program, so I'm going to check that box. Once all the information is provided, please click Save. Okay. In this green box here, I see that my information was saved for that particular person. Once you're finished reviewing that everyone who's currently listed on your roster has a role, the next step is to add to the roster those who are new to your program. Please note that in order to add someone to your roster, you need to have the exact email address that is associated with their ACR account. Before you try to add a fit to your roster, please contact them to confirm their email. If they do not have an ACR account, they need to first create one. Please have them go to the ACR website at rheumatology.org to create an ACR online account, and then give you the email address that they use to create that account. To add a new person, after you have confirmed that you have the email address associated with their ACR account, click the Add Individual to Program Roster button. Enter the email address of the person who you want to add to your roster. If the email entered is associated with an ACR account, then their name will appear below. If not, then you'll see an error message. Okay, here is the individual I'm trying to add. Click the Add Individual button to the right of their name. The green box confirms that that individual was added to the roster. And if I scroll down, I can see them listed here at the bottom. Continue this process until all new people have been added to your roster. Once all new people have been added, the final step is to assign them each a role, as you did for the existing people on your roster. This is perhaps the most important step. Click on the blue box to the right of the person who you just added. Select Edit Individual. Just as you did for the other people on your roster, select a role, and if they're a fellow, provide the information at the bottom. Okay, I'm going to say this person is a faculty member. Click the box. I don't need to supply any additional information for faculty. Then click Save. This green box confirms that my information was saved for that person. I'm going to go through and edit individual for each person I added to the roster. Once you have done that, that will complete your roster update. Thank you so much for taking the time to do this. This is very important to us. If you encountered any issues or if you have any questions about your roster or the process, please contact Robin Campbell at rcampbell@rheumatology.org. Thank you.